morning. I actually recorded this whole video, and then what happened was it didn't save any audio. So I'm going to be doing IXL 0.13 and 0.14. This video is just for 0.13. So I'm doing a little bit of a voiceover. Okay, so if you need to log into your IXL, I'll go ahead and post the logins. Not the passwords, just the logins. Your password will be your student ID. You go to 8th grade, and then you're going to go to 0.13. There. And I'm going to work through all these problems with you. So feel free to fast forward to any point that you need, depending on what SMART score you're on. It would be beneficial if you had your notes next to you, okay? But I will be going over the definitions here as well to the words complementary, supplementary, vertical, adjacent, and congruent, okay? So now in this problem, it's asking which angle is supplementary to angle AFB. And supplementary means that you have two angles that add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so now what we want to do here is if you pay attention to the angles that they give you, do you notice how there's 3 letters? The middle letter is always your angle, okay? So now, 2 angles that add up to 180 degrees. So do you remember how you know that this is 90 degrees, right? And this is 90 degrees, and 90 plus 90 would give you 180. And if you make a little arch here, like a little rainbow, right? That's kind of what shows a straight angle. So you're looking for a straight line. When you have a straight line, your measure of that angle is 180 degrees. I wonder if I can write on this. I don't want to screw it up. Oh, look at that. I can write on it. Okay, so 2 angles that add up to 180. So paying attention here, the angle in the middle, or the letter in the middle, is telling you where the angle is. So you're looking at the 2 sides, right? E and A. So you're going to look for, oh, my bad, guys. We're over here. We're looking for A, F, and B. And that's what we did here. A, F, and B. The middle angle is your angle. And then you want to look for another angle that will give you that straight angle. Okay, so let's go try this first one right here. CFD. I don't know how long I take to do that, so here we go. CFD. Let's go do it ourselves. CFD. CFD. There we go. So check this out. So they gave us angle AFB, and if we add the angle CFD, that doesn't add up to 180. They're not next to each other. Here, if I take, oh look, I guess I'm pausing the video. So that angle right there, that's 90 degrees, plus that little angle did not give you a complete straight angle, right? There's a missing piece. All right, cool. So it's not that, right? That's not the answer. So it's not this one. And then CFD, so let's go back to original AFB. So AFB, here's our original angle. We're looking for an angle that will add up to 180, so it's going to have to be, let's see, CFD. So did I already try that? Oh, guys. I did CFD, not realizing that we were supposed to be doing EFA. So let's get over here. All right, EFA. So EFA. Oh man, they gave you the answer right away. What the heck? Well, at least we did a wrong one. EFA. So check this out. EFA is a 90-degree angle plus another 90-degree angle give you what? Boom, that straight line. So, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why I jumped to CFD, but it was good though because then we got to see that that wasn't the answer. So CFD was not an angle that was next to it to add up to 180. But the first one was the answer, which would have been too easy. But CFA plus AFB equals a straight angle. Cool. Okay, so the next problem is complementary. So what is complementary? So if you have your notes, complementary is two angles that add up to 90 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to try to voice over this one without making any mistakes. Okay, so we're looking at angle EGF. So we got to go find that angle, and then we got to find an angle that will be right next to it that will add up to 90 degrees angles, okay, or 90 degrees. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. It's like 4 in the morning. All right, so let's go find EGF. Okay, so it looks like I did find it. It was EGF, and it's got to add up to 90 degrees. So let's go find the other little angle. So boom, it's right here. This little guy right here, right, would give me that perfect square. So if I add up these two, EGF, I hope I highlighted, EGF plus FGA, oh, there it is. That would be your answer, FGA. And so what I'm explaining here is that you can actually write an angle two ways. You can write it FGA or AGF. As long as that G is in the middle, you're talking about the same angle. But look at your answer options. They don't give you an AGF. So that must be your answer. So that angle plus this angle is complementary. They're 90-degree angles. Yep. All right, let's see. Come on, move along. Fantastic. Okay. That was the only sound my iPad recorded, apparently. Okay, so now, again, we are at Smart Score 19. So if you need help on Smart Score 19, great, keep watching. If you don't need help here, keep fast forwarding until you get to the Smart Score area that you are stuck at. So now, this problem is asking for complementary angle. That means two angles adding up to 90 again, but they tell us angle 4. So this is nice. They give you angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So let's go find angle 4. Boom, there it is. That little guy right here. What angle plus another angle, would it be 5, equals 90 degrees? Well, that looks obtuse, so that must not be it. So it's not angle 5. So angle 4, right? We're going to find the angle that is complementary. That means it adds up to 90 degrees. So boom, if it's right here, go down, that would be 90 degrees. So there's your angle. Angle 3 plus angle 4 equals 90 degrees. It makes that little 90-degree box. Okay, fantastic. We are now at Smart Score 28. So which angle is congruent to angle 2? So first you gotta go, first of all, what is congruent, right? Academic language. In geometry, we don't say that two angles are equal. We're saying that two angles are the same, congruent. So in the land of geometry, we say congruent. Okay, so now which angle is the same as angle 2? So first we gotta go find angle 2. Angle 1 looks smaller than angle 2, so it's not angle 1. So why am I looking at angle 1? Let's go look at angle 6. So first of all, here's angle 2. Does angle 6 look the same? Nah. Angle 3 looks bigger. Angle 4 looks smaller. See, I just start comparing all over the place. Angle 6. But look at this. There is a special law property called vertical angles. And vertical angles are angles that are opposite of each other. So if you see that X, you're going to have angles that are opposite. So A and D are opposite of each other, and C and B are opposite, meaning that they are the same. Okay, so A and D are congruent because they're vertical angles. C and B are congruent because they're vertical angles. So let's go back to our problem here. If they're asking us what angle is congruent to angle 2, well, angle 5 is opposite, so it's congruent. Which angle is congruent to angle 1? Okay, so again, it looks like they're trying to get you to see vertical. So now we've talked about complementary, supplementary, now vertical. So now, which angles? Is angle 5 opposite, congruent, the same? No, angle 1 is acute, tiny. Angle 5 is obtuse. Those would be supplementary. They add up to 180. How about angle 1? And look at, there's your X. Opposite. So angle 4. So angle 1 and angle 4 are congruent angles because they are vertical angles. Boom. Come on, push it already. Let's go. And 3 and 5, right, would be congruent. Fantastic. We are now at Smart Score 43. So if you need help past this, just fast forward. So here we go. Which angles are vertical to each other? Okay, so here we go back to the letters. It's okay, right? So which angles are vertical to each other? ICJ, so go find ICJ. I think I'm going to do that right now. There's ICJ. And we want to see, are these vertical, right? Do they make that X? So come on, let's go, Bush. Remember, I'm doing a voiceover because if you notice, I screen recorded and it did not record my voice. Terrible. Okay, so here we go. Oh, look, I'm already working. Jeez. All right, here we go. ICJ, so there's your angle. And then here's LHC. Those guys are not vertical, right? They look like they're congruent, but they are not vertical. This is really cool that I can write over my video. Okay, CHB, CHB. So we're looking for that opposite. ECH, ECH. Those are not opposite of each other, right? It's got to be an X, and they're opposite. Okay. All right. Did I cross this off already? Come on, let's move on. Oh, I'm still doing it. ECH. Okay. Again, we're reminding you that vertical angles are angles that are opposite of each other, right? They're opposite. And those were not opposite. Let's go check out DEA. Okay, so DEA, boom. And GBH. Look at that middle angle. So GBH. They're opposite, but they're not across from each other. So that's not an answer. Let's check out the last one. HCI. HCI. Okay. An angle JCE. JCE. Check this out. Do you see that X? And then notice that the C is in the middle. Vertical angles have that vertice. Ooh. Okay. So those are vertical angles. Do you see that? They are congruent because they are vertical. They're the same angle. All right. Exciting. Super. We're not Smart Score 49. Smart Score 49. So which angles are adjacent? Okay, so reminder, adjacent means two angles, two, that are next to each other, like your next door neighbor. They're adjacent to you. So two angles next to each other. Angle 1. Where's angle 1? And angle 7. Yeah, those are not next to each other. Angle 2 and angle 9. Those are not next to each other. All right, let's delete this. Come on, Bush. All right, angle 9 and angle 12. Ooh, look at that. They're next to each other. They are adjacent. There cannot be a gap. And not only that, they're supplementary because they make a straight line. All right, smart score 55. Supplementary. Again, reminding you, you got to know these words, right? Supplementary are two angles that add up to, drum roll, what is that? Oh, colon. 180 degrees. Okay, so can you find me two angles that add up to 180 degrees? Okay, so angle 5 and 1, right? It's got to make that straight line. It's got to be two angles that make that straight line. So angle 5, come on, over here. Angle 5 and angle 1 do not make that straight line. They don't make that little rainbow, right? Angle 3 and angle 6. Yeah, those are not supplementary where they make a straight line. All right, angle 2 and angle 7. Delete. So here's angle 2, here's angle 7. Those are not supplementary. They are not next to each other. All right, come on, Bush. Delete. Ah, I did not delete. Angle 6 and angle 5. Angle 6 and angle 5. Do you see that little rainbow? That means that you made a half a circle, right? Half a circle, which is a straight line, is 180 degrees. Boom, there it is. 180 degrees. Da-ding. All right, smart score 60. Remember, fast forward to the area that you need help. All right, which angles are complementary, adding up to 90 degrees? All right, so we need to find two angles that add up to 90. All right, let's go. We gotta make that little right angle box, right? So angle 2 and angle 1. So look at angle 1. It's already 90 degrees. You can't combine, right? Next, angle 2 plus angle 3. Angle 2 plus angle 3 gives me that 90 degree box. Boom, easy peasy. All right, it's actually easier to voice over this. All right, so two angles that add up to 90 degrees. All right, smart score 64. Remember, fast forward to the area that you need help. Oh, the letters. Okay, we can do this. Angles that are adjacent next to each other. Here we go again with the definition in case you forgot it. So adjacent is two angles that are next to each other. All right, let's get started. C, F, B. So let's go to C, F, B. So now, is angle CFB and FBE next to each other? No, they are not. So you see that angle right there? And then let's go do the other one. I hope I use a different color. Will Bush use a different color? Yes. FBE, FBE. Those are not next to each other, right? The angles are not next to each other. All right. I hope I delete this. There we go. JBI. So JBI. Angle angle EBJ. EBJ. Boom, look at that. Are those next to each other? So if your angle's right here, the other one is right there. All right, check it out. Not only that, they are supplementary because they add up to 180 degrees, half a circle. So they are adjacent. Moving on, let's go. All right, Smart Score 68. Again, fast forward to the Smart Score that you need help at. What is an angle that is complementary to angle AGB? Complementary, adding up to 90 degrees. So just in case you forgot, here it is again. Add up to 90 degrees. Okay, so AGB, AGB. So it's that little angle plus what gives you 90 degrees. So here's the 90 degrees. So it would be AGF. All right, and then right here, I was kind of struggling. I couldn't figure out like how to get my keyboard up. So I deleted it, and then I was kind of pushing stuff. Tap, tap, tappa, tap, 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 and I couldn't figure it out. And then magically my keyboard popped up. I guess I had to get rid of that to get my keyboard back up. So hopefully I'll figure it out. There we go. She figured it out. AGF. All right, super. All right, so guys, Smart Score 70, Smart Score 75, that's an A. That's full credit. If you would like to stop here, you are welcome to. If you would like to challenge yourself and push yourself to 100, you absolutely can. So, what is an angle that is complementary? So adding up to 90 to this angle, EGF. So let's go find EGF. EGF plus what will give me that 90 degree? EGD. Not only are they complementary, those two angles would be adjacent. And I think our video is almost done. Submit. We're at Smart Score 76. You are more than done. Let me see. My overachiever here. Do I do this problem? I did not. Okay, so this was a voiceover because my iPad did not record my audio for O.13 on IXL. Remember that your login, I'm putting it this hand, your login is your SBCUSD login at Curtis Middle. Okay, not school. And your password is your student ID. Okay, your 6-digit one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and post that. Okay, you guys have a great day. I'm gonna also record O.14.